So another thing to think about if you're traveling or if you're out and about anywhere really is self-defense training.
Yeah.
I always like to pack it with me, put it in my TSA approved.
I just have cards go through.
Yeah. Hold up.
How to submit.
Don't throw that punch yet. But you can always think about, for one thing, is you can have some self-defense items, right? And if you have a knife with you, obviously not through TSA, but if you're traveling,
Easy, a gun. You don't need anything else.
5.56.
Yeah.
Always. Yeah, obviously concealed carry, that's a great thing. When you can do it, where you can do it, if you feel comfortable doing it, that's it, man. Just get it, right? But there's other things too. There's knives and there's tactical pens. We talked about those, like the Kubotan things that you can get.
Yeah, the Kubotan.
There's so many different
remember
things.
the name of that.
I couldn't either. It just came out. I don't know where it came from.
Kubotan.
Kubotan. I like to put my name in things. Kubotan, that's what they call me. So always, pack some self-defense items if you can, and depending on where you're going, obviously. If you're driving or otherwise,
I'll just pack Kobe with me.
That's right.
Jiu-jitsu.
The Kubotan. That's what I call me.
Come with me, Kubotan.
Carry like you normally do if you're driving, or you might even beef it up if you're going to unfamiliar territory, right? A lot of times
Beef
you just
yourself up.
beef, not beat.
No, I said beef. Beef
Beef yourself up. That's a good idea. Yeah. Knowing at least some basic self-defense it's a crucial thing for everybody, but especially when you're traveling, because you're going to places that you don't know, you're encountering people that you don't know, and you're going to places with like high volumes of people usually, and that's where things happen. And when you're going to places where there's a lot of tourism, that's where possibly that there could be people that are going to prey on tourists, right? So having some basic self-defense is going to be a really good thing to do. And if you think about it, when you're on vacation, people are out drinking a lot. They're at bars and restaurants, and people are like, their inhibitions are gone. And this is where like weird things might happen, encounters, and people want to fight, and because it's stupid. Number one thing, avoid fights.
Yeah.
Don't fight, because look,
no matter your training, huh?
No matter your training, you don't know who you're going to be fighting. And that scares the crap out of me. Yeah. I mean, Cam's learned this when we did that self-defense video. He was fighting with a dude that does not look like he's going to beat you up.
He doesn't at all.
145 pounds, but you're done.
But incredible endurance and strength, and he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
I get schooled every time by him.
So just avoid fights at all costs if you can. So if you're going to learn anything with self-defense, learn how to avoid fights, right? But a good thing to understand is basic distance and basic punch defense and choke defense. If you get into those situations, just learn them. But the thing with those is you kind of have to keep up on those things. You have to train every once in a while. It's just like shooting a gun.
Just look at it on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great place to start, but you got to try it. You got to do it every few months at least to understand it, right?
Yeah, it makes total sense.
I obviously recommend jiu-jitsu, but any type of martial arts is going to get you a leg up in any of these situations. Number one,
you're talking roundhouse, aren't you?
I am roundhouse. Mm-hmm.
Leg up.
Leave your ego at home. Never. It's not worth it. You and your family, you're just not worth it. No, you're worth it, but it's not worth it. Okay.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So self-defense.